Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Tom, also known as Panamanetta here with Land Kingdom, and I'm going to be making this video about Psychonauts, more specifically about a bunch of glitches in Psychonauts that I didn't find out about. Obviously, I was not the discoverer of these glitches, but I wanted to make a video about them because not a lot of info is readily available. There's a couple of videos on YouTube kind of showing them and showing what they look like, but not enough going real into detail on how to do them. And if there are any of those, they're probably hidden somewhere on a speedrunning forum, because most of these glitches are used for the speedrun of the game. And not everybody's into speedrunning, not everybody's really, even knows what speedrunning is, so I thought this would be fun to not only showcase one of my favorite games, but also show off some funny little glitches that you can do to obviously make the game faster, but also make the game funner. So if you've played through the game already, definitely load this thing back up and play with these glitches, because they are super fun. I didn't know about them until I watched the speedrun, but now it gives a whole new meaning to the game, a whole new reason to play. And so we're in the first level of the game, the first real level, basic braining, and I think this is a good level because it allows me to show you kind of what all the different glitches do. And I'm not going to be showing you guys everything, by the way. I'm only going to be showing you what I know. Which are only a few, funny glitches. So, very first level, you don't have all that much stuff to do or to work with, but you can kind of speed through this level really quick with a couple interesting glitches. And so I'm just going to show a couple of them. The first one is probably the easiest, and that is the jumping glitch. It's not really a glitch, it's more just being able to climb ladders fast. This is used in the speedrun because climbing the ladder is actually slower than doing this. So basically what you do is you click, well, for me, I have my Xbox controller, so I have it set to B, but you basically click to get off of the ladder, and then you jump. You do the double jump bounce. And that gets you up the ladder super quick, as opposed to this, which is super slow. Okay, so now we have this area, and if you're playing through the game a second time, this isn't actually going to help you out, but I just wanted to show you this glitch, which will be useful later on in the game. It's just, this is an interesting little part to use it. So, later on in the game, you get this power-up, basically this levitate move, which means that you fall a little bit slower, and, it's used for mobility in the air. But you can also use it by putting it underneath you as kind of a ball to roll around on, which increases your momentum and all this stuff, and lets you bounce in the air a little bit higher than normal. But there is a glitch with this, which is incredibly funny. And so there's a couple things you have to do before you do the glitch. First of all, this glitch apparently doesn't work on anything, any of the old consoles, so it only works on like PC, I'm pretty sure. And that's because of frames per second. So you're going to want to go and switch your VSync off. Apparently that really helps with the glitch. So I already have all that stuff set up, but just remember that when you go to do it. You can't do it on the original Xbox version, and you're going to need you're going to probably want your VSync off. So, you're going to want 3 buttons for this glitch. One is the button to levitate, one is your jump button, and one is your cancel button, whatever that is assigned to. And so, you want to be able to easily mash your jump and your cancel button, but the other button, your levitate button, oh geez, your levitate button you can kind of just hold, so that's fine. So what you want to do is you want to jump, hold levitate, and then you want to mash in between jump and cancel, and it looks something like this. So essentially what that does is it means you can fly. This is used extensively in the speedrun to break the shit out of this game, but otherwise it's just an incredibly fun little glitch to play around with if you're casually playing the game. I've had a ton of fun with it, and I'm by no means a speedrunner. You should definitely check this out. It's sometimes pretty difficult to do, sometimes not. It really depends, and in some areas, if you're trying to speedrun, it can actually be incredibly hard because you have to really mash for a while, and if you're not used to mashing for a while, it can get kind of difficult to maintain it. So this means you can totally do whatever the fuck you want, and just fly all over the place. As you can see, you were supposed to like platform all over that part, but since I'm going back to this level, I can kind of just mess around with it. Okay. So now we're at this area, which isn't actually that difficult to do normally. It just takes a bit. And if you're frustrated like I am by going slowly, you just kind of run. Oh, I just fucking died. That's what you want to avoid doing. But luckily, there's another glitch which you can use at this part of the game, because you don't have to levitate. Basically, what it involves is you doing this move, which is jumping and attacking. It's like a palm strike or whatever. And you want to jump at the, I guess, the very last second. Not the very last second, because it's after the palm activates, but you jump right afterwards. And it allows you to cancel the move into a jump, and also it incredibly, it gives you incredible forward momentum. And so, one of the things we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping from right here all the way down there to that track. But as you can see, like, if you try to just jump normally, you're going to land on this and you're going to slide off and you're going to die. So they try to keep you from doing that, but obviously we have ways around it. And so let's just go through that right now. One of the keys is being on a, at least to my understanding, is being on a slanted surface. So you want to be standing on like something like this, some kind of slanted surface. And then you want to just, let's see if I can do this on the first try. Nope. Has messed it up. There we go. So you want to just do that essentially. And that just skipped that entire area. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Especially if you're not speedrunning. But that's just a great area to show it off. Because you are able to skip so much of that, you know, what was intended content with that little glitch. It does come in handy though, especially before grabbing the levitate move, to be able to jump so far. You basically just like fly anywhere you want. Not anywhere, because you can't really go vertically, but anywhere horizontally, you can go incredible distances. And there isn't all that much to it. You kind of just jump and do the palm slam and then jump before you land. Or right after you land. It's not all that difficult. I believe you can also use it to skip this part, but it's been a while. No, I'm just going to do this instead, because I'm lazy. But you can see how these little glitches really do fuck the entire game over. But also make it a lot more fun. So in recap, we have 3 main little glitches, 2 glitches and 1 kind of strategy. But so you can climb ladders quicker using the cancel and jump rather than just walking up them. You can levitate, quite literally using levitate by mashing on jump and cancel while holding the levitate button down. And you can get incredible distances while jumping off of a slanted surface after a palm slash, whatever it's called, palm jump. So that's basically it. I hope this was fun and informative. And I mean, you know, if you don't own the game, go check out Psychonauts. It's a great, great game from the early 2000s, made by Double Fine Studios, the acclaimed Tim Schafer, and it's just an incredibly funny, awesome action platforming puzzle game. So go check it out and have fun messing around with these glitches. See you guys later. Hey guys, long time no see. It's Tom here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the Final Fantasy MMO. The latest one. I'm not good with Roman numerals, and let's be fucking honest, Final Fantasy is kind of getting old with just how many installments there are in the series. So let's just say Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, the MMO one. I know there was like 2 other MMOs, right? Let's ignore those. Let's talk about this one. So recently they did a trial for their MMO, and I was actually kind of surprised, because the first time I heard about this game, I thought there would be one, because it's kind of standard for MMOs to have trials.